Well, greetings and grand rising, everyone. And today is our day 15 of the 30 day Surya Namaskar or 108 Sun Salutations Challenge. So, we are going to start our day with, of course, the introduction and the two full out movements and two modified movements, after which we will flow into our modified movements. Now, of course, we'll just do the first 10 on live today, and later on throughout the day, I will complete the remaining 108. So I suggest that you go at your own pace. If you'd like to do all 108 in just one stretch, then go ahead, please feel free to do that. Also, if you are looking to, challenge yourself a bit more, you can add more of the full out movements if you are feeling strong enough, if you have the energy to do that and complete all of those moves. But we do the modified for those who, like me, are in need of protecting these limbs and, nursing previous injuries. So this allows everyone who is on their particular path to wellness can complete the challenge, participate in the challenge. Now today I've also been meditating with my red orange calcite gemstone. Now calcite helps us to move into relaxation or gently flow into the state of relaxation while grounding us. So this also helps to pull on your aggressiveness or aggressive energies, and this could also include aggressive thoughts. So when you're working with sun's energy, you're pulling that force into your body, and your body is finding different ways to balance that energy. Sometimes you will need to meditate in order to give your body time to meld with it, to use it for its particular purpose, or expel what it does not need. So, orange calcite or red orange calcite or even red calcite can help you to do that. So, if you do feel that you're having a lot of the aggressive energies during this time, then go ahead and start meditating with your calcite stones as they ease you into a state of relaxation while your body is balancing that energy. So you can also use your favorite photo of the calcites. So you don't necessarily have to have the gemstone in hand. You can search online for your favorite picture and just hold that in your phone. You would stare at it about 30 seconds or so and then close your eyes and meditate with that. Okay, so let us go ahead and move into our movements. Now also get your counters ready for those of us who do not want to hold the numbers in our head as we are flowing through this session. So we'll start out slow. Our slow movements help us to stretch and warm our body. And I don't want anyone to pull any muscles. Continue to breathe deep as we are making these large, slow movements. So for the full out Hatha yoga version of our sun salutation, arms up, inhale, engage your core, and do a slight back bend. At this time, you can push your hips forward and slow forward fold. So your legs are straight, your arms are stretched out. Bring your hands to the mat slightly outside of your feet. Bend those knees slightly. You're going to step back first with the right foot. Now again, this is our first movement, so you don't have to go back extremely far. Slowly bring that right knee to your mat. Step back with your left. Stretch it a little. Then bring your left knee to meet your right. From here, you're going to go into a plank. Engage your core to protect your back. Slowly drop both knees. Toes at this time are curled under. You want to bring your chest and your chin to meet your mat, but your hips and your legs will stay in the same spot. Hug your elbows to your sides. From here, you want to stretch your toes out. Tops of your feet are flat on the mat. You go into an upward dog. Engage the core again to help protect your back. From here, you're going to push back, curl your toes under into upward dog. Oh, excuse me, downward. So this is our downward dog. Our ears are next to our shoulders. Slowly bring those knees to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulder. Here, you're going to slide your right hand in a little bit. You're going to bring your right foot to meet your right hand. Now, if you are more flexible, you can bring that right knee to the inside of your right hand. But because you're eventually going to have to move your right hand out. But for those of us who need time to stretch and warm up, bring that right foot to the outside. Go ahead and bring your left to meet your right. Your knees are slightly bent. You're still in a forward fold motion. Go ahead and slowly stretch those legs. Stretch your arms out to meet your ears. And we are rising up. We're going to finish the move with a slight back bend. Engage that core. And stand up straight. All right, so let's go again, and this time we'll go a bit faster. Slowly raise those arms up. Slight back bend, engage that core. Exhale, forward fold. Bring those hands to your mat, slightly outside of your feet. Slightly bend those knees and step back with the right foot first. Remember, keep your left leg at a 90-degree angle. Slowly drop your right knee. Take your left foot back, stretch it a little, and bring your left knee to meet the right. And in a plank. Slowly drop both knees to the mat. Toes are still curled under. Bring your chest and chin to meet your mat. Elbows hug the body. And now go ahead and stretch your toes out. Upward dog. Engage that core. I know it's easy to let your stomach go, but this time it is very important to engage that core. Okay, curl toes under, push up to downward dog. And now bring your knees to the mat. Shoulders square over your hands. Slide your right hand in a little. Bring your right foot and left foot to meet your right. Straighten those legs. Arms outstretched and rise. With an inhale, slight back bend. Engage that core. And straight. Okay. So now we are going to go into our modified movements. So let me move my counters over. Counters are very helpful, you all. So they help us to move those numbers out of our heads so that we can focus on the movements instead of holding which number we have completed. Slight, okay. No, we're going to raise our arms straight up. It's my slight back bend. It's like, no, we're not doing a back bend. This is the modified movement. And slow forward fold. Bring your hands to your mat. Slightly bend those knees. Step back with the right. Bring that right knee to your mat. Step back with the left. Stretch a little. Bring the left knee to the mat. Go into your plank. Drop both knees. Here we're going to a cat pose. So we will not be doing the chin and the chest to the mat. So take your spine to the ceiling as close as you can to the ceiling. And now, inverted cat. Your eyes are facing forward. And now your eyes facing the mat at neutral spine. Slide your right hand in a little. Bring that right foot up. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Straighten those knees. Arms outstretched and remember rise. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're doing another modifier. Hands to the mat. Slightly bend those knees. Step back with your right. Drop that right knee. Step back with the left. Bring that left knee to meet the right. Go into your plank. Exhale, bring those knees down. And you flow right into your cat pose, scaredy cat. Inhale, inverted cat. Eyes facing forward. And neutral spine. Exhale. Eyes facing the mat. Slide your right hand in a little. Bring that right foot up. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Straighten those legs. Arms out. Rise. Inhale. Okay, those are our two modified movements. And the initial movements were the full out. So at this time, go at your own pace. If you feel warm enough to speed it up, then go ahead and do so. You may continue to do slower movements to stretch your body, allow your body to warm up a bit more. I'll be flowing between slow and medium speed. Um, Now, again, I said that yesterday, if you wanted to put more of the full out movements at the beginning, you can, but I generally tack it on to the end as sort of a more of a challenge to, take me out of that comfortable flow of ease and, give it one huge pow at the end of my workout. So you can choose that as your challenge if you'd like. Again, this is your journey where we are taking in that powerful energy and helping to cleanse, restore, and repair our own systems. And you generally want to exhale in the forward fold. I can feel my muscles are getting a bit loose at this time. So it would be okay for me to go ahead and speed up the movements. But as you know, my preference sometimes is to linger in some of the movements, just to stretch. And you're welcome to do that. When your body feels like it needs to stretch a bit more, a certain side, certain part of your body, especially at the start of your movements for the day. Give yourself time to warm up. You don't want to rush through this. That's how you gain those injuries that we do not want. Take your time. Remember, engage your core. And until you can strengthen your back, try to keep your back as flat as possible before you curl over at your forward fold. I know I talk a lot about back injuries, but it is easy to injure your back even during stretching. So be mindful of your movements and your speed and your focus. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale on your way up. Okay, so we have completed our first 10 movements. Now, again, at this time, if you'd like to take breaks after each set, then of course, remember, this is your journey. I'm always going to push for you to feel your body, feel your energy, following your intuition. Um, this is how we learn how to listen to what is bothering us and what is helping us and what is hindering us. Is when we are doing these types of focused movements and we get those little nudges or little kinks, and we start to recognize that moving a certain way or moving for a certain length of time can cause our bodies to do X, Y, and Z, which is why I say please do your journaling during this time, because this will help us to foster better relationships with other people. Because yes, we are drawing in energy from the sun and we're determining how our bodies are reacting, but we also draw energy from other people, from other organizations, from things, from objects. So as we learn how our body is, communicating with the energy that we are receiving from celestial bodies, we can then, use that information to determine how we are communicating energy wise with other people. So we are developing our intuition during this time. So please pay attention to what your body is telling you, because that is important in your personal development on this particular, I would say, enlightening journey. So if you always have questions, you can post them in the chat, or you can reach out to me via email. Visit my website. My link is in the description below, but it is WHLIAM.com. Again, that is WHLIAM.com. You will see Wholesome Healing, my logo. That's how you recognize that is my site. Okay, always, if you're looking for books that help to draw out negative energy or draw your creative energy, I have a lot of activity books that are available on Amazon.com. So you can visit my author page, which is Amazon.com/author/Liam J. Adair. And that link is in the description box below as well. So as we say in closing, let us be present, let us be of light, and let us be of love.